Hey everyone, Chelsea Skaggs here, leader of Team Grit Fit, and I'm really excited to share with you just this new way of tracking that I learned just this past weekend when I was at a coaching retreat. I love this about Beachbody. I love that it's not competitive and that coaches are willing to share what they've learned and the methods that are working for them. And so I wanted to share this with you. If you're on Team Grit Fit, awesome. Hey, love you. If you're not, that's totally fine too. And I just want to say that I am really excited about the work that you're doing and am excited about the opportunity to support your journey. If you don't know about Beachbody and coaching and you stumbled upon this, I'd love to chat with you, and my email will be listed below. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to use Facebook to create an Excel document where we can track everyone on your Facebook list. So if you're like me, I have been really avid about adding people to my Facebook list. I have people from high school, college, other jobs that I've had, just places that I've lived. So I have my entire Facebook list, and I actually a couple months ago went through and wrote down every single person's name in a notebook so that I knew who all my contacts were. But the problem with that was that I didn't have any space left to make notes or to continue documenting my progress or my conversation with that person. And so this method has come to me from a friend, and I'm really excited about using it and sharing it with you. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to go to my Facebook. Oops, and let me go ahead and share my screen with you. Okay, so you should be seeing my screen. That's my cute sister right there, Carly. You are going to come over here to this arrow, drop down, and go to settings. Now in settings, I had never even seen this little button, so it's possible that you have not either, but it says download a copy of your Facebook data. So that's what I'm going to click on, download a copy, and then it'll say download archive, and it's going to ask you to put in your password and submit. I have actually already done this, so it's going to look a little different. So let me explain what this is going to look like for you. When you hit submit, it's going to tell you that they're going to take the time to collect your data, and then they're going to send it to your email. So you would hit submit, and then you're going to need to wait a few minutes. I'd give it 15, 20 minutes, and then check your email, and it should be there. So I'm going to hit cancel and go in and show you where it came up. So it came up on my email, but just so you know, if you have Gmail, Gmail loves filtering things. It actually came up for me under social, so make sure that you're okay with checking that tab that says social. So it says your Facebook download is ready. So that's what I click on, and it gives you a link right here that you click on, and it will allow you to download a copy of your Facebook data. So again, I've already done this. I'm not going to click it. I'm going to show you what comes next. So after you click this link and you allow it to download to your computer, again, I use Chrome. So mine came up down here at the bottom of my Chrome. Yours will come up wherever your downloads come up. And I'm going to go to my folders. I go to my downloads, and it should say something with Facebook. My Facebook username is Chelsea Compton 54. That's what it was originally given to me when I first got Facebook. So that's actually what my folder is called. So I'm going to click on that. And then this gives you some of the information from your Facebook. All the data from forever. So let me see. I'm going to click on, oh, it's not letting me. HTML. Okay, so I haven't explored these other folders, but I know that HTML is where I wanted to go. I come over here. I could look at all of my photos, my videos, my ads, my contact information, so on and so forth. I am interested in my friends list. So I'm going to double click that. It's going to open it in the internet. Okay, totally fine. Here is my profile. other things that I could look at. Here's my list, okay? So what I did is that I went and I scrolled all the way down, right? And it's going to be different depending on how many friends you have. But once you get to the bottom, there's a couple of things that are a little different. So I do want to show you that. This says send friend requests. I am actually going to skip that and removed friends. I'm not sure if this is friends that I've removed or friends that have removed me, but whatever. I don't need them on my list. They're not Facebook friends with me. Followers, I don't need that. So I'm going to go back up here right above sent friend requests, and I'm going to copy, scroll, 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 scroll really far. So go here and copy, okay? Next thing I'm going to do, this is kind of the last step here. I'm going to go to my Google Drive. Now, if you have like Excel or numbers or something else on your computer that you prefer to use, that's totally fine. I choose to use Google Drive because I know I can pull it up from anywhere. I don't have to be at my computer. So I'm going to go to drive.google.com. And I am going to click on New. And I want to do New Google Sheets. So this is just like Microsoft Excel, but they call it Google Sheets. And then from here, one quick tip that I want to give you. Do not click on this first cell block right here, because then you run the risk of it just pasting everyone's name in that one block. I'm just going to click on A, that column right there, and I am going to do Command V for paste. And there it gives me all of my friends list. And you can see it's going to go on and on and on and on. I don't need to go all the way to the bottom, but all of my friends list, each person's in their own block. So then from there, just to kind of show you what I did with this, I'm going to go ahead and insert a row above here so that I can put some titles. So here I might say how I know them, because sometimes we meet people and we forget, are they from college? Are they from a job? Are they from an activity we went to? So I want to make sure I know how I know these people. I might say initial contact, invite to challenge group, invite to coaching, and then other notes. That's probably enough for me. So if I initially contact them just to catch up and say hello and see how things are going, I'm going to put the date in there. So let's say Erin's my first person. If I reached out to her today and just said, hey girl, how's life going? How's your new job? How's your family? Anything along those lines. And that's just my initial contact. I'm going to put that in there. If let's say next week, we continue this conversation and she says, she catches me up on live, she's telling me how things are going, but then she says, man, summer's coming so fast and I just feel like I've completely lost my health. Then I might invite her to a challenge group. So let's say I do that in 5 days. But maybe I know that Erin is not going to be interested in coaching. So I'm not going to just push that on her. Just because that column is here does not mean I'm going to invite every single person on here to coaching. I'm not going to invite every single person on here to a challenge group, but this gives me a place to connect. So I know her from TFA. And I'm going to make my other notes column the largest one because I tend to like to just put notes in there. Other notes, she wants to eat more healthy foods for the summer. Okay, and that's like totally made up. I haven't chatted with Erin in a while, but this might be an example of a conversation. So this is how I took my Facebook friend list, downloaded it. Facebook emails you that list, you open it up, and then you can copy it and paste it into a spreadsheet, which I would then call Facebook contacts and be able to use in the future. So hopefully that is really helpful to you. If you have any questions about how I go from there, this isn't the only sort of tracking I use, but this is definitely like a mass way to track and make notes. I would then suggest if you are getting further into a relationship with someone, you have more notes on them, maybe they join a challenge group or something, you might want to source to a different tracking method. And I'd love to answer questions on what I do for that. So hopefully this has been informative for you. Hopefully this is a tool that you can utilize in your business and that can really help you out. So I look forward to chatting with anyone who has questions, and let me know if this works well for you. Thanks.